Welcome to the Round 20 WAFL Wrap. I'm your host, Friz Ferguson. We'll get straight into the league results from the weekend, and we saw East Fremantle bounce back with a win over West Perth to create some breathing space in 4th spot on the ladder. South Fremantle claim a thrilling 1-point win over Peel Thunder. East Perth beat Swan Districts in Bunbury, and Claremont defeat Perth. Winners in the reserves included West Perth, South Fremantle, Claremont and Swan Districts. And winners in the Colts included West Perth, South Fremantle led by 32 possessions and a goal from Jacob Dragovic, Claremont following a best on ground performance from State 18s player Jared Hardesty, and Swan Districts spearheaded by 4 goals from Nelson Ansey. Taking a closer look at the league games, and South Fremantle's Jared Pickett proved why he is one of this year's top AFL Draft prospects after kicking a match-winning goal in just his 2nd league game for the Bulldogs. His goal after a mark in the forward pocket secured a stunning 1-point win for South and followed an earlier goal that reduced the margin to just 6 points after a massive pack mark. Schloeth, Martinez and Pullman also kicked 2 goals each for South Fremantle, while Tim Kelly collected 29 possessions and Verrier and Bairstow 22 each. Peel had controlled the contest early with Anthony Morabito, Jacob Ballard, Matt Brown and Brendan Jones all influential, while Michael Walters showed he's ready for a quick return to AFL duties with Fremantle after collecting 19 possessions and kicking a goal. A big crowd turned out at Hands Oval in Bunbury, where Swan Districts hosted ladder leaders East Perth. The Royals came out with a convincing 35-point win. Will McGuinness and Josh Smith kicked 3 goals each for the Royals, while local Bustleton product Brendan Lee gathered 31 possessions. Wolf, Brennan, Cadwallader and College were also among the leading disposal winners for the Royals, while big men Callum Sinclair and Paul Johnson combined for 42 hit-outs. Swan Districts missed the presence of key players Talon Ames and Tim Gapin at either end of the ground and their respective defensive and goal-scoring input. Ricky Kerry, Aidan Anderson and Matthew Rogers managed to kick 2 goals each, while Graham Jetta gathered 27 possessions. East Fremantle did enough to beat West Perth by 17 points in their clash at HBF Arena, led by Brett Peake, who kicked 5 goals to play a key role for the Sharks. Boston Williamson added 2, while Jamie McNamara racked up 31 possessions, and Mark McGough and Rory O'Brien 28 each. Stephen Brown and Marcus Adams kicked 2 goals each for West Perth, while Aaron Black collected 30 possessions and Shane Nelson 28 and Rowan Kerr 27. It was a day of mixed news for Claremont, with the Tigers beating Perth by 37 points, but also having their finals hopes dented after East Fremantle's win over West Perth. The Tigers have been in terrific form with 3 wins in a row and a victory in 5 of their last 6 games. Captain Jake Murphy, veteran Trinity Handley and ruckman Mark Seaby continued to lead the way with 3 goals each for the Tigers. Ryan Neitz collected 37 possessions, Tom Ledger 31 and Luke Blackwell 29. Callum Collard kicked 4 goals for Perth and Gerald Ugle 2, with Dean White collecting 35 possessions, Aidan Tropiano 27 and Joel Kalazic 24. In what was a much quieter week for the WAFL Tribunal, there were no league players placed on report, so we'll head straight to the fun stuff. Now for our individual award winners, and this week's Amy WAFL Player of the Week is Claremont ruckman Mark Seaby for his dominant performance against Perth, which included 19 disposals, 40 hit-outs, 10 marks and 3 goals. And this week's Powerade Colts young gun is Dean Munns from West Perth. Munns, who started out at Jurien Bay Junior Football Club, managed 29 disposals, 10 tackles and a goal. And now for a look at the ladders after round 20, and the Royals move a game clear on top after Subiaco's bye, while Swan Districts and East Fremantle consolidate top 4 spots with just 3 rounds remaining. In the reserves, only percentage separates the Falcons, Sharks and Tigers. Wins in the next 3 weeks will be crucial for each of those sides to claim second spot and the second chance that comes with it. The Colts competition remains extremely competitive, with Perth only 1 win out of the 4, despite sitting in 7th spot on the ladder. It promises to be an exciting finish to the season. In the race for the Bernie Naylor medal, South Fremantle's Ben Saunders had the chance to catch Matt Boland on top as the Subi forward sat out with a bye, but kicked an inaccurate 1-goal 4. Now looking forward to round 21, and it's Count Me In round at the WAFL. Count Me In round is a partnership between the Disability Services Commission, the WA Football Commission and the Department of Sport and Recreation to promote inclusive practices. People with disability with companion cards and their companions, or people with specially marked tickets, will gain free entry to any WAFL home games during this round. An integrated football demonstration game will then follow the Subiaco versus Claremont League game at Medibank Stadium. Other round 21 fixtures will include Peel Thunder versus West Perth, Perth versus East Perth and Swan Districts against South Fremantle. This week's winner of the WAFL selfie competition is Swan Districts fan Hayden. Well done Hayden, you've won a free double pass to the WAFL and go into the draw to win the ultimate grand final experience, including an 8-seat open-air corporate box as well as an on-ground money can't buy experience before and after the game. With only a few weeks left of the competition, make sure you enter your picks via the WAFL Facebook page competition tab. And continuing on with the competitions, you can have a chance to win an iPad or a $50 Maya voucher by just heading to the WAFL website and filling out the fan survey. Thanks for tuning in this week, and we'll see you at the WAFL this weekend.